2 out of the 3 of us recently returned from a trip to Washington, D.C. Who could it be? Jealous. Love it. Love the Capitol.
I love the Capitol as well.
It is really cool. It is a really cool experience.
So tell us all the things and what were your highlights besides the blossoms?
Well, the blossoms, like we said,
Yeah,
waiting.
they're just starting.
Okay.
But it was enough that it just gives you that like, spring is coming, and I cannot wait for just a little bit warmer weather.
Yeah.
I actually don't love the heat, so I could live in springtime weather forever. I know you disagree. I know you disagree.
I would choose fall weather over spring.
I like fall as well, but fall seems too short. I just don't love the rain. I'm like, then just give me the snow.
Yeah,
I'd rather have snow over
it's
the
so
rain.
green and the flowers.
So you had been to DC before, right? Okay, and I have too. How many times?
Only once.
Okay.
Only once. Kevin had been a couple of times.
Okay.
So the last time we went, we went there just to go see the sights. And so we went to tons of museums and got a tour of the Capitol and learned how to ride the metro.
Yeah.
And it is a little intimidating. I literally think we rode it the whole week, and I was like, I don't get this. There's all these lines everywhere, and they're different colors, and I'm trying to, and I think this trip, you
figured it out.
I finally think I understand
It's
how to ride it.
intimidating.
Yeah.
It's a little
To get where I want to go.
Yeah, but it's so affordable.
Yeah, $2.
It's so
$2
affordable.
every time you ride somewhere.
Yeah, and my daughter lives out there, so she drove in to be with me when I was there with my other daughter, and so we were paying parking.
And
Yeah, I checked into the hotel.
and sometimes an Uber too.
Yeah, I was avoiding. I'm like, hey, which one? And then should I just do, the subway? It's tricky. Parking's a lot of money out there.
Oh, even everything is expensive.
Yes.
We
Except all the touring. Like you can see the White House, the Capitol,
Yeah.
the Library of Congress, all the museums for free.
yeah.
So
Well, you think it's free, but your tax dollars have
thanks,
already,
Angela.
you've already paid
I'm
for
thinking
it, Stacy.
it's free.
For now, it is. Yes. So, what was your favorite? What did you love the most?
It was my 3rd time there, and so I thought, well, we'll just show my daughter that's never been the things. And there were like 5 or 6 things that I had never done. It was my first tour of the White House, my first time up in the Washington Monument, my first tour of the inside of the Capitol. I went in the Capitol 2 years ago, which was 2021, no, 22. So they were still kind of COVID-y. So we just went into the basement.
Oh,
Like, we didn't get it.
not
They
the
had-
basement.
They had
Their
what
rooms
was in the
down there.
basement?
Just downstairs. They still had nice rooms and everything, but you didn't get a tour of the Capitol. So
Okay.
touring the Capitol was
Yeah.
one of my favorites.
Well, not only that, but you had some pretty special people that were giving the tour.
So I was with the Utah League of Cities and Towns, and there were 100 of us, and all 4 of our state representatives. So John Curtis, Burgess Owens, Blake Moore, and Celeste Malloy all came in after voting and addressed
Took the
all
time
100 of us.
for
And
amazing
then,
people.
Unfortunately, Angela had to be on a dang Zoom call that she couldn't miss, so they had to leave.
Oh, shoot.
So
Well, because they started a little bit late. They were voting, so we were
yeah,
waiting
so you
for
had
them.
to wait. But it was like a good 2-hour tour, and they just split everyone up. Since there were 100 of us, they each took, 25 people,
that's
and just gave us,
incredible.
and no one else was in the Capitol.
Yeah, so you have no people, and then you have the representatives where you can ask them questions
Yeah.
like, so what about, I loved being able to ask them directly, what about this, what about that, and hearing what other people have questions about.
And a guy that was in our group used to work there. I don't know if he was an intern at the time, but I think he worked there. He said he had given about 1,700 Capitol tours.
Wow.
So he was just like, I was with John Curtis's group, and John would be like, so-and-so, what more do you have about this? And John knew his stuff, but this other guy,
Wow.
it was really fun.
So you both had to be there for the same reason.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was the National League Cities
Okay.
Conference.
Okay.
It's a national convention. So Spanish Fork City belongs to the Utah League of Cities and
Okay.
Towns. And then each state belongs to the national one, which is just so advantageous. You have dinners, lunches, and not all of your dinners and lunches, but
like a couple and to
where
mingle with
you're
other
talking
people.
with another city and how their cities work and sharing ideas and networking.
Yeah.
Did the entire council go?
No.
No, okay.
We usually send 2.
Okay.
But some cities send their whole councils,
wow.
which is
And our
kind of
assistant
pricey.
city manager.
But
city
yeah, there was
manager.
just a
And President
council.
Biden spoke,
Yeah.
Wow.
which no matter what side of the aisle you
To see the
to just
president
see the
speak.
president, yeah, is something right
That's
there.
really
So,
yeah. I've been at a conference and I was in a room with ex-President Trump, and so
Oh, really?
Whenever
Yeah.
you get to hear someone speak,
it is
that's-
just super neat.
Yeah, super neat. So I also love the Smithsonian, and I
Yes.
know that there's a display on right in there right now for Miss America. So I would have been envious to.
Really?
I did not know that because I
yes.
went to the history one.
Okay.
I bet it would have been in that
We
one.
should have been asking you questions about where to go and what things to see.
I had just because we're kind of in pageant season and saw
Yeah.
a lot of posts about that recently. I don't know that I would have known, but I do love the Smithsonian. Like obviously, you can
Okay.
spend hours and hours and hours, but that would have been really cool to
Yeah,
see.
because I did spend hours and hours in that one, and I
Okay.
know we still didn't hit everything.
Okay. Well, you know I'm the foodie too.
Oh.
So.
Oh,
the
man,
food.
the
Yeah.
food there.
So I saw that you were at Old Abbott Grill,
Yes,
and
that was our we ate
Founding
there.
farmers.
Founding Farmers. Mwah.
And then
Like,
Clyde's.
so good.
Have you ever
Forever.
eaten at Clyde's?
I don't know
another
that I
one.
have.
That was
No.
really
That
good.
was really good.
But then we found 2 bakeries. The one I found is called Tate. And they had a shirt that helped me pronounce it because I'm like, I wonder how you say this. And it says, I love you a latte. Tate.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
So did you buy the shirt?
No, I was tempted.
You should have
But
bought it and wore it.
Their food was incredible.
Incredible.
That one wasn't French though. The other one was. What kind of food did they sell at Tate's?
Like a lot of
like
baked
American-
goods.
just
like
American.
quiches and croissants and lots of desserts.
So
I
kind
felt
of
like it.
was it kind of French?
Yeah, and then there was some dish that I can't even pronounce. We didn't have it, but she said a lot of people come here just for this. And we saw a couple in DC. So if you're ever there, Tate.
Tate, and I
so
can't
good
even
for a list from you.
remember the name of the other
The
one.
other one we went to, and we didn't go together. But
Petite something. Do you remember what it's called?
No.
Oh, and it's very French, which I love because I've been to France a couple of times.
Right.
And so I've been craving.
What did
some
you eat
good.
there?
I had the crepes, and then
Oh,
Kevin had the onion soup because we went there for lunch.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, that would sound. She went there for breakfast, and then.
But they
we-
didn't have even a menu out. We only could choose a couple things.
Really? Okay, we got a menu, but it was the short list.
It
still.
was very
felt
short.
like not a lot,
Yes.
but everything is really good.
It's an amazing trip, though, in and of itself. Like, I really wish that every single American could visit
I totally agree.
DC. That's one place that I think everybody should go visit. And Bentonville, Arkansas. Like, it's just,
Arkansas.
yeah, it's just
Bentonville,
like,
Arkansas.
Bentonville, yeah,
Is that the place where Walmart started?
Walmart, yes.
Because I remember you telling me about this years ago.
I mean, if anybody wants to ever take like cool summer trips, like DC, I think Bentonville is super awesome. I mean, there's all the places everybody wants to go, like Florida and California all the time.
Yeah.
But like just as a U.S. citizen, they're really cool places to visit.
Well, and you can find really affordable airfare. The week before I left for DC, do either of you do the flights from home?
Sometimes
The emails. You can get on an email. I think it's $30 a year, and you
Yes.
get their daily emails. But I think Flights from Home was out to DC in like March, April, and May for $230.
Okay.
Super.
Yeah, that's super
doable.
affordable. And I mean, since we were talking about Hawaii earlier, if you have the Delta program with their American Express,
Yes.
they now offer Hawaii with their companion ticket, which it used
But that doesn't start till next January.
Oh, I thought it was this coming year already, or whenever your
Oh,
when
maybe
your
when we
membership renews.
renew.
So I'm
Okay,
like,
yes,
oh,
because
you
Chris
can,
did tell me
yes,
that.
you can include Hawaii
So,
now.
so passenger for free with
Your companion certificate when you renew your
What
card.
bugs me? I love Delta. Like I'm really faithful to Delta as we're talking traveling. But my name's not the key person on our Delta American Express, so now I have to pay $30 to check a bag if Chris is not with me.
Oh. Gosh, we'll have
We'll
to have a
end on
travel
that
segment.
downer.
There you go.
Well, at least the door didn't fly out, so
Oh,
call it a good. It's a win.
There you go.
It's a win.